What's up, YouTube? Bam! Your boy Chosen King 95 back with another valuable informational video today. And excuse me if I'm breathing hard. I just did a couple sprints that I didn't do in a while, so bear with me. Now, on this topic, I want to talk about how, well, I don't know how I'm gonna title this video, but I'm gonna talk about mental health, post dramas, and how that can determine your addictions. Let's get it in. Now, mental health. A lot of people don't take mental health as seriously as they should, especially in the black community. But I ain't just talking about, black people. I'm talking about all people. It doesn't matter if you're black, white, Asian, or Hispanic. I think every last one of us on this earth have some type of trauma that we dealing with. We all need some type of therapy in a way. We need help. And one of my old drivers used to take me to work. He told me this. He had his drug problem. He was on crack and cocaine and stuff. And like, ain't nothing wrong with, seeking help, saying that, I have a problem. I need to talk to, maybe a therapist or anything like that. Like, getting like mental help does not mean you're crazy. No, it just means that you're human and you're taking the next step to improve yourself mentally, get your mind right. Because if you don't got your mind right, what's the point of getting your body right? What's the point of getting your finances right if you ain't got your body right? Like, for real. And also, I also want to talk about, I'm going to topic about how your traumas in your past can determine your addictions you're going through now. Like, let's say, or anything you might go through. Like, let's say you got a woman when she was a girl, when she was maybe age 8, 9, 10, 13, 14, teenage years or whatever. Let's say she have a addiction to sex. She have a sexual addiction. She's a nympho or whatever, right? Now, let's think deep. Let's say that we didn't know that when she was like 12 or 13, that she was molested. Oh yeah, that she was molested by maybe her perverted uncles, her perverted cousins, or even her mother's boyfriend molested her. And then she have no self-love. She think the only way a man can love her if if that man is giving her sex, if that man is having this, yeah, is basically having sex with her. So maybe that's why she's probably addicted to sex, or maybe that's why the reason why she prostituting, stripping, escorting. Maybe that's the reason why she using those devices to cope with the fact that deep down that pain is hurting her, that she was molested, and she feel like, no, the only way a man will love her if she give her body up to him. So I had to think long and hard on that one. Like, I don't care what you going through, something like that. Like, ladies, my sisters out there, my queens, if you going through that, seek help. Don't use drugs, cigarettes, or alcohol or whatever to use that as a coping mechanism. Seek therapy, seek help. That's what they're there for. They're there to help. And it's okay. You're not crazy. Same thing, fellas. If you seen things like, maybe you seen your dad beat up your mom, and then once he finished beating up your mom, he take it out on you. But that's not an excuse for you to beat up on women and stuff like that. Like, seek help. Seek help, my kings. Like, For real, like we all go through some type of mental abuse, some type of trauma that we just dealing with, and that determine our addictions now. Like, what else can I use as an example? Like, for example, let's say someone is addicted to gambling. They always grew up poor and they had much money. They always had this dream of having, hitting the mega millions or buying lottery tickets and stuff like that. And that's how they cope with it and stuff like that. Or let's say a dude, kind of like similar to my story I just told about the girl with her rape situation. Let's say you got a guy, right? When he was in high school, he didn't get much play from the ladies. He didn't. So as he got older, got more money, took care of himself, physically, like took care of himself, working out and getting more money and stuff like that. What he decided to do, and he know this girl's looking at him, he decided that, oh, I'm just gonna chase every girl. I'm just gonna go get these women. I'm just gonna pay hookers and escorts and get on dating sites and get all these girls, and just have sex with them. Because when I was a teenager, I ain't really had, I ain't had sex that much and stuff like that. So I'm gonna use that as a way to cope with the fact that when I was a kid, I ain't had much sex. But now since I'm an adult now, I'm getting paper. I'm gonna use my paper to get sex. Like, that's what he's coping with. That's a device he's probably hold on to. Facts. Like, it's all devices that, it just, we got to get our mind right, ladies and gentlemen. Because if we don't got our mind right, your body ain't going to be right. Your health ain't going to be right. In order for you to get them aspects of your life right, it start with the mind. Oh, yeah. It definitely start with getting that mind right, dog. You can conquer anything. And, and I had my traumas, like, of course, I was bullied and stuff like that, my pops wasn't around. My mom was a single mother. She worked 3 jobs and stuff like that. Take care of me and my older brother and stuff like that. And school, I hated school. It's like I won't even dream of going back to school, to keep it 100 with y'all. Like, for facts. Like, I was bullied from elementary to high school and stuff like that. But one thing I'm about to say is the reason why I was bullied and how that kind of like affect me even into adulthood just a little bit is because, of course, those y'all don't know, I never said this on any of my videos, but I had a learning disability, which my learning disability, they put me like in kindergarten. I was in like in a regular class with like maybe 20 to maybe 30 students and stuff like that. And I was a good kid. I'll try my best, but I won't learn on a fast pace as the regular students. Like, it took me some time to catch on things, and I needed like one-on-one help instead of the teacher just teaching all of us at once. I need that one-on-one help and stuff like that. So, I failed kindergarten because of that. I kind of embarrassed to kind of say that and stuff like that, but because of that, students kind of like used to tease me because of that. Every time the teacher would call me to the board to solve a problem or to read something out loud, I have this, my heart would just pound, my stomach would get the butterflies, like I gotta use the bathroom or throw up or something like that. I'd be like, God, I hope she don't call me. Please don't call me to the board, because I don't want to go to the board. I don't want to make a mistake or answer a dumb question and the whole class is laughing at me. Now I feel, humiliated and stuff like that. I should just hate that. And that affected me from elementary to high school. And on top of that, I was a quiet kid, didn't bother nobody. And my small stature, since I was like the shortest and the smallest kid in majority of my classes, that made me like an easy target for real. Like, but hey, I ain't let that, determine, I ain't let my past traumas determine, how I'm is now. But I can definitely understand how, that can affect your mental health. Dang, there's somebody come up a little bit. Let me see if I can get back on the porch real fast. Dang, the sun just came out of nowhere. I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen, bear with me. Yeah, there we go. Damn, this Virginia weather is crazy. Yeah, but anyway, I ain't let that. I can understand how that can affect how you act now in your adulthood. Like that kind of like made me stuck to my shell, made me be more quiet and stuff like that. Like sometimes when I'm at work and I see people writing in cursive, and I'm the only one that's not writing cursive, it do make me feel a little some type of way, but not too much, But hey, I'm still working on. I'm getting better at writing, my reading, counting money, all that. And I ain't let my little learning disability, determine who I am. I don't like. You should never let your past determine your future, ladies and gentlemen. Never let that happen. And if you like, and I can understand, like, you're not gonna always be happy 24/7. Like sometimes life is like a roller coaster. You can be up, you can be down. You can be up, you can be down. You're not gonna be happy 24/7. But long as you don't let your sadness show, which is, to be honest, easier said than done, you're on the right track. And it's okay to seek help. I used to think that people that seek therapy was crazy. No, it don't mean that you're crazy. It just means that you're trying to improve yourself one step closer. Mentally, spiritually, physically. Oh yeah. That's all it is, ladies and gentlemen. But that's all I want to, talk about, whatever addiction you dealing with. I know how, your past traumas can affect how you act in the future and stuff like that. But if it's affecting you that bad, then, seek help because, everybody on this planet got some they had to overcome. Some type of demon, some type of addiction, whether that's porn, sex, cigarettes, weed, alcohol, or any drugs, gambling, whatever, or even eating. That they had to cope with that. I just want to let y'all know y'all not alone. But I might make a part 2 to this about, mental health slash addictions and stuff like that. But, as long as you take the first step and seek help, you're on a winning streak. But 10 in, your boy Chosen King, 9-5, is sounding off. Bam.